Michael took the long way around, but still turns on the wind light. He went far to the left and then drove it back into the groove. And mapped out by Diamond Pistons, Total Seal, Ford Racing, Zap Racing Engines, Sutton High Performance, Team Z Motorsports, and Baskin Truck Sales. Sylvester takes the win, 11:20, 121 miles per hour to the 11:64 of Kermit Buffington. Matt's car, man, that thing. At the finish line, Matt Amrine, another 10.95 to take the win at 121 miles per hour. Sandra. I noticed that Mom Barbara is standing on Junior's side, and Dad is, well, late is an understatement. Junior runs 11:46, 119 miles per hour to take the win. Alan Can spinning the tires just a little bit when he leaves the starting line. And Alan Can takes the win, 11:15 to the 12th. Giving you a good opportunity to see that wild wrap on the car. Huerton in the Toyota lane. .1088 for Joe Charles, 123 miles per hour. That's a nice pass here in round. Mustang having some problems, it sounds like, out here. Keeps trying to clear the motor out. He's taking on Jacob Lamb. And Lamb's out front, down at the finish line. Jacob Lamb turns on the wind light, 11:12 at 121 miles per hour. And sure enough, Justin with some... Jeremy Gilliam carrying the front wheels a good ways out there. Here's Doug Johnson out of Joliet in the 99 Mustang in the O'Reilly lane, taking on the 98 of Brandon Alsept. Alsep takes the win, 10:06, 133 miles per hour. Boy, the Southern boys are having trouble with the Northeastern abbreviations for some reason. It's been a long time since I've been in 7th grade geography, so. Dennis Merrow takes the win, 10:12, 121 miles per hour. Jim had one of the coolest factory stock cars ever. She still had it out here. It was painted kind of a suede green, and it was military tribute car. It was really cool. Tire. Mid 8-second times possible. Everybody's pedaling down there. Booz is out front, down at the finish line. The wind light comes on for Charlie Booz Jr. 8:53, 152 miles per hour. Purley had a slight reaction time advantage, but the wind light comes on for Andy Schmidt. 8:60 to the 9:53 of David Purley, and Andy Schmidt will move on to the next round. Don Bowles back on the bumper. Wow. Greg Delaney will get to the finish line first, and that is the highest I have ever seen the Maverick get. Dragging the bumper for a good long ways here in first round. He put on a show, but unfortunately Don Bowles is out in round one. Baskin in the Chevy 2, DeMeo in the Mustang. Baskin takes the win by 4 thousandths of a second at the finish line, 8:56. And this one from David Huttrick, and he drops it back down, goes over towards the center line. Holy cow, that starting line's hooking up. SpongeBob out front in the vet, down at the finish line. The win light comes on for SpongeBob, 8:15, his best run of the weekend. Corndog turns on the win light. First round. Alton's in the blue Fox body. Valerie here in the Toyota lane in the 05. Alton takes the win, 8:59, 157 miles per hour. Bob Cook takes the win, 8:57 at 159 miles per hour. And the win goes to Scott Grove with an 8:53 to Matherly's 9:06. Leaving a little softer today. 8:66, 159 miles per hour. Stapleton in the red Mustang. Out front, he was your number 2 qualifier. And he'll go on to the next round, 768, 182 miles per hour. Mike Allward with an 820. Burrion has problems. Dan Kroll will take the win. The 763, 184 miles per hour. And he picks up 742, 190 miles per hour for Jason Lee. So Ronnie D. Beeson out in front. And he takes the win with a 720 at 192 miles per hour. He qualified number 4 in the Mustang with a 733. Keith McCoy, wow. Saw daylight under that right rear tire for a minute. Well, the Gremlin makes a pretty hard move down there, and he has to let out. Skip Baskin takes the win, 7:35. Ted Pellick and Steve Summers, a pair of Camaros. Pellick in red, Summers in black, and Pellick has problems, shuts it down. Steve Summers, 677. Great run for him. He qualified 7th with a 689, so he picks up a little more than a 10th here in round 1. Mike Reese taking a ride all over the track, trying to gather it up, and finally does, and still gets the win. Unbelievable. Mikey Reese, 798, 189 miles per hour. What a driving job. And you know who else is from Toms River, New Jersey? Tom Martino. Former NHRA Pro Stock racer and national event winner. Eric LaFerriere, 677, 221 miles per hour. Oh. Houghton kills the car on the starting line. Essick with a 725, 201 miles per hour for the win. And good run. Not too much, not too little. 745, 188, nice and soft. Enzo gets over towards the center line, and Mike Murillo will take the win, 664, 221 miles per hour. Well, Whitcomb gets down the track under power, but can only muster an 893 at 112 miles per hour. Phil Hines. But it has been a trusty steed this weekend. Urist runs 709, 201 miles per hour. Way quicker than his qualifying time. He was qualified number 1 with a 725 at 199. Adler scooting around through the center of the groove, and it's not going to be able to get around Tony Williams, and the Sandman takes the win. 648, 217 miles per hour. Now Rennie comes in. They both go into the stage at the same time. Off and running. Bills makes a little move. Rennie out front. And Rennie, 608, 235 miles per hour. His best run of the weekend so far. Side-by-side drag race. The win light comes on for Don Walsh Jr. 612, 224 miles per hour. Lutz with a slight advantage, and at the finish line it is Dan Stevenson taking the win. 6:12, 232 miles per hour. Lutz with a 6:27 at 2:33. Loose, clicks it off. Matusek straight and true, 6:18, 248 miles per hour. Great run for him.